What's going on, everyone? It's Taylor Kyles here for CLNS Media. With the Patriots having to trade for a pair of young tackles in Tyrone Wheatley Jr. and Vederian Lowe right before the cut deadline due to their lack of tackle depth, it sparked some conversation over whether New England actually did enough in the offseason to address the offensive tackle spot. Now, I do think that these are fair concerns given the situation, but they require a bit of context. The biggest missed opportunity for the Patriots this offseason may have been with former Eagle Dillard, who signed a 3-year, $29 million deal with the Tennessee Titans. But had New England matched Tennessee's offer, Dillard would have been making over $3 million per year more than Trent Brown, which might not have sat well with the veteran tackle. Looking back to free agency, there weren't a ton of obvious fits for the Patriots, whether it was because of money, scheme, or both. Orlando Brown was the best prospect on the market, but he wanted premier left tackle money and never seemed like a realistic option for New England. Mike McGlinchey and Caleb McGarry were possibly contenders, but they both came from outside zone heavy schemes, which doesn't fit what the Patriots like to do on a down-to-down basis. And they also priced themselves out of New England's range, as well as being guys who weren't really consistent throughout their careers as pass blockers. Juwan Taylor was the best pass blocker of the free agents available, but he's a pretty poor run blocker and, again, priced themselves out of New England's range. Instead, New England opted for a volume approach by signing affordable veterans. They re-signed Connor McDermott and went out to get veterans Riley Reiff and Calvin Anderson. Unfortunately, Connor McDermott hasn't been available for a couple of weeks. Calvin Anderson has spent the entire offseason program on the non-football illness list, and Riley Reiff got rolled up on Friday against the Titans. So really, it just seemed like their approach through free agency ran into bad luck. Looking back to the draft, I personally wouldn't trade any of New England's top 3 picks for any of the offensive tackles available, especially considering most of them went to teams that either already had depth and will allow them to develop, or are better fits as guards in the NFL. The Patriots also tried to address the tackle spot by drafting Sidy Sow in the 4th round, but as we've seen throughout the preseason, he just isn't ready to be the starting right tackle for the Patriots this season. You can absolutely debate whether they should have gone with another prospect with that pick, but they did make an effort to address the spot.
New Fanduel customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV.
Now, I do think it's fair to criticize New England for maybe not addressing the offensive tackle spot as well as they should have over the past few years, especially with Isaiah Wynn, who they relied on pretty heavily, being someone who wasn't consistently available even before the right tackle experiment last season failed. That said, the league has very few quality offensive tackles, and very few teams have a pair of offensive tackles who they can consistently rely on. So I think that this offseason specifically, the Patriots did as much as they could to address the spot without compromising their cap space long term.
For full Patriots training camp coverage, make sure you subscribe to our Patriots Press Pass YouTube channel. And for all of our written work, make sure to check out our website, clnsmedia.com.